Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Juice Baseball channel, and welcome back to another episode of the Indianapolis Bolts Relocation franchise. That is right, we return, and we are wrapping up Season 1 today. I know we got 2 months left to go, but we are going to power through these 2 months, and we are going to get to the end of Season 1, because all the real good stuff has kind of happened already. We've done the draft, we've done the trade deadline, we've done the All-Star week, so all the real interesting stuff is done. Now it's just time to finish the rest of the season. And in the last episode, I did mention we had the trade deadline, and we kind of went conservative. We didn't really go too crazy. The real only addition we made was this man right here, Ranger Suarez, to kind of bolster our starting rotation for the playoffs, because it just I wasn't feeling too confident with the people that we had in place already. Even Tariq Skubal, I'm not feeling super confident with, since he's not pitching really good at all. So I don't know how we're going to pitch in this postseason. I think we're going to make the postseason, at least I hope so. This is what our lineup looks like. If you're not familiar with this series and why this lineup looks different and why I'm here, go back and watch the beginning episodes of this series. You'll know. Basically, the short version is it's basically a player career mode, but I'm the manager as well. So this man right here, Mr. Juice, is the only man that's guaranteed to stay on this team the entire time. Everybody else can change, everybody else can move, or stay, I guess, if they play well. But I'm the only one that will ever be exactly on this team. Now, it doesn't have to be at second base. See, I can play third base, shortstop, and I can probably even play a little bit of outfield, too. It's based on what I did growing up in Little League and then into, like, junior high baseball and stuff. So that's that's what I've based him on. So, but obviously with my current height and weight and stuff. So that's what it's based on. So I can play a bunch of different positions. But I'm the only one that's guaranteed to be on this team. Everybody else can change if they need to. And if you're wondering, you obviously knew of, because you've seen the NL Central, we changed the Brewers. And the rule of the relocation was I needed to trade every single starter that was on the Milwaukee Brewers. So we did just that. That's why we have a whole new team. And that's the short version, even though that ended up being a pretty long version. So, first order of business, we need to take a look at our draft picks, because I left you on a little bit of a cliffhanger. We were able to sign every draft pick, but I did not show you actually how good they ended up being. So let's start the episode by taking a look at our draft picks and seeing if we actually hit the nail on the head with some of these guys. Ooh, okay. Oh, that's right, we didn't sign everybody. We didn't sign Juan Cairo because the time ran out before he was fully interested in us. That's my bad. I forgot about that. So we got everybody but him. But to be fair, he probably wasn't going to be much better than these two guys down here. So we hit on Javier Samuel, who is a 90 potential guy. He's a 56 overall at 19. He's got decent stamina, decent velocity, only a 3-pitch mix, which is a little concerning for a starter. We may have to turn him into a long relief guy in the end, because he has bad K per nines. His hit per nines are okay, I guess. His home runs per 9 are bad. His pitching control and his clutch are okay. Actually pretty decent for where he's at. So he could be a nice little long relief guy for us. Our number 1 pick, or our round 1 pick, was Ray Segura. He's got really good contact right off the bat. I think we knew that going in. He's got good vision, good clutch, good durability. He's not fast at all. He's like a bag of sand. Can't move at all. But he's not the greatest blocking catcher. He's not the really good, he doesn't have good defensive stats as a catcher. He can grow into that, obviously, but I'm okay with that first. If that was a second round pick, I'd be happy about that, but as a first round pick, I'm a little upset, but he's okay. Then we got Connor Hills. The Hills have eyes. And he's a 72 right off the bat. Decent stamina. He could probably start in AA next year. He's got decent stamina. His hits per 9 are a lot better. He just looks a lot better. He just doesn't have the potential that Samuel has. He looks like the better pitcher right away than what Samuel looks like. But Samuel has the potential, obviously. And he's got a 5-pitch mix. I like this a lot. He's, ooh. Is he a little bit of a dual threat? Is he a, what do they call him? A two-way? Is he a two-way player? Hold on. Is he actually a two-way player? He's got a little bit of contact. I mean, he's nothing special, obviously. He's like a normal National League pitcher in 2011 who can't hit the baseball. But he's got some good durability, decent bunting, decent fielding, decent speed. Actually, 40 speed for a pitcher is crazy. I'm interested. I'm really interested in Connor Hills. I'm glad we were able to sign him. Sergio Zamora's got beat potential. He's got really good K per 9, really good break on his balls. He's got 63 velocity. This guy looks really good. He's obviously the closing pitcher, so he doesn't have the stamina, but he's got a 4-pitch mix. He's 21. He's 6'5". I don't even remember if I knew that. Sergio Zamora, and he's got 88 potential. Okay, so I'm intrigued by these two guys right here, Connor Hills and Sergio Zamora. Very intrigued by those guys. And then we kind of missed on Estevan Manuel. That's fine. He was kind of a guy that we didn't have scouted, so who cares really about that. We didn't sign Juan Cairo, but we did get these two guys. Shortstop Miles Urbina, 5'11", really fast, really good base running aggressiveness, good stealing. Not the greatest defensive catcher or defensive shortstop. He's weird, that's for sure. And then Eduardo Franco is a relief pitcher who has better potential than Estevan Manuel. So Eduardo Franco might be a nice little option here. Oh, and he's also got a little bit of, he's got better contact than the other dude. Wait, what was Manuel? Maybe we could turn Manuel, that'd be hilarious if we could turn Manuel into a hitter. No, he's not. Okay, I just wanted to check and make sure. I didn't even check Samuel. Does Samuel have anything? No, Samuel doesn't have anything, really. Very intrigued by these two guys right here. Kind of intrigued by Eduardo Franco. The rest are cool, whatever. They're fine. Did we get some of the best players in the class? Russ Kaufman was 93 potential. 99 for Kevin Gomez. 81 out the gates. Amazing power. Great con. This dude looks like a freaking stud. Wow. How did I miss on this guy? Well, probably because he went to the Rockies, and the Rockies had like a top 3 pick. That's why. Kevin Gomez, 99 potential, 81 at the gates. He could be in the majors next season. That's wild. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody that developed already. That's crazy. The rest of the teams are, they hit on a few prospects, but nothing. Ooh, this guy down here is, I could have had this guy. Gerald McCarthy. He's got good potential, but he's 22 and only a 49 overall. Maybe I don't even want him. He's a 49 overall and already 22. If he was 18, I'd be all aboard that. But him already being 22, he's a little bit past his prime. Thomas Valentine looks to be decent. So, I mean, we didn't really miss out on too much. To be fair, we were never in position to grab that Rocky player anyway, so it's not like we can be upset that we passed on him or something. He was a top 3 pick, I think, so we were never going to get him in the first place. But that's our draft for Season 1. I'm fine with it. I don't think it's too bad. It's also not too good, obviously. But I'm fine with the draft. I think it'll work in the end. And you got to remember, we were picking in like the 11th spot or something, so we were never going to get anybody too crazy. But let's get started here with the simulation. We got to finish 2 months of baseball in one video, so let's get it started here. I'm probably not going to jump into too many games today. I might jump into a couple. 2 home runs for Juice, and we win that game. We need to just win a bunch of games. That's all we need to do. Drew Jones just got injured. That's not good. We're not winning a bunch of games, though. Scooble's on the mound going for a shutout. That's what we need. We need Scooble to pitch well. That's what he needs to do. He has not been pitching very well this year. I think we just swept the Reds, which is beautiful. But now we're playing the Dodgers, and of course we're going to get beat by the Dodgers because the Dodgers are crazy. Actually, we didn't sweep the Reds. We lost the last game of the season or the game of the series to them. I'll probably jump into more games when we get to September. I'm probably not going to jump into too many in the month of August. But we're sustaining a lot of injuries for 2 months. So I don't like this. I don't like this whatsoever. Jazz needs a triple for the cycle. I think we just swept the Cardinals. There we go. Now we're winning game. Oh, it's because we played the Cardinals in the. Actually, the Cardinals are good this year, but the A's suck as always. So that's a nice little thing. And we play the Giants, who are bad too. We currently sit at 70 and 60, a game and a half back of the Cardinals, who we just swept. So that was really crucial to sweep them. But now we got a big series against the Giants and Reds. We do sweep the A's, and now we're trying to sweep the Giants as well. Camilo Doval, one of my favorite closing pitchers. He's on the mound, but he couldn't get it done. And we're on a huge win streak right now. Oh, and the Reds finally upset it. Of course they do. But we went on a huge win streak. What was this? This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's a 10-game win streak. I was going to say that has to put us atop the division, and it does. 74 and 62, tied with the Cardinals, but we are ahead of them. So how do we do? Actually, let me finish the month. Bolts have. Oh, that's right. Okay, so we gotta do September call-ups here. So let's see who's gonna get called up. Is Johnny Cueto gonna get called up? Nah, Johnny Cueto, you're a legend, but you're 8 and 13 with a 3.49 in AAA, with a 1-2 whip. Come on, Johnny, what are you doing? I'd probably call up Mizorowski if he wasn't injured. We're getting hit with some injuries here. And Ranger Suarez looks to be a great addition in the trade deadline. That might be one of my better trade decisions in the entirety of this Juice Baseball channel, because he is killing it right now since coming over from the Phillies. Kyle Harrison's pitching whatever. Josiah Gray's stepping up. Scooble's actually pitching a lot better. He's turned it around. And then Zach Gallen's always been pretty consistent. So who do we call up? Who do we call up? Do we call it? We can't call up Edgar Rodriguez. Do we call up Jefferson Cuero? Maybe. We could use an extra first baseman like Owen Miller. Bryce Terang's already up. Kobe Mayo's not ready yet. None of these third basemen are ready yet. Tyler Black is already up, so we can't call up another shortstop. Sal Frelick obviously is already up. A lot of center fielders are up already. And I can't call up Lazaro Montes. He's not ready yet. So I think Jefferson Cuero is going to get called up today. He's had a good good AAA season. And he's better than Miguel Amaya, that's for sure. So we're going to call up Jefferson Cuero. Has he played big league baseball just yet? I think his debut might be happening, so that's pretty cool. And then we're going to call up a pitcher as well. I just don't know what pitcher we're going to call up. Like I said, I would call up Mizorowski, but he's just not getting the job done. I think I'll call up Johnny Cueto and put him in the bullpen as a long relief guy. Yeah, him and Trevor Rogers can be long relief guys for us. All right, we'll do that, and we'll see how we go. I do want to play Jefferson Cuero's first game, and we do have some, not September calls, we do have some contract extensions we need to figure out in the offseason, so that's going to be interesting next episode. All right, so Jefferson Cuero's first game, I wonder what it'll be. Mizorowski's still injured. Did he play today? No, he hasn't played at all. I think we're going to the next... Oh, Bryce Terang's now injured for 2 to 3 months. We're just getting these crazy injuries. Now we have to bring up another guy on the roster. Bryce Terang injured. He can play a lot of different positions. He's done for the season and for the playoffs, probably. So we need to bring up somebody that can... Okay, so Tyler Black can at least play second base. So who do we bring up? Nobody else is really ready. I don't even think Owen Miller is ready. He can play other positions, though. You know what? Owen Miller's getting the call. Owen Miller's getting the call. He's coming up. He's playing. All right, so... Josiah Gray has a shutout going in this one. I don't like the situation here. I'm gonna simulate out of it. Peraldo is injured. Auto fix the lineups. That's not good. We were playing against the Cardinals, and they're the team that we're really battling with. Do we play them again this season? No, that was the last time we played the Cardinals this year. That's not ideal. Ooh, Cal Raleigh. You know what? I will jump. This will be the first one I'll jump into. All right, Cal Raleigh. He's kind of been up and down this year, but he's gotten a little bit hot as we've entered the month of September. So I'm hoping that can continue. And all he needs to do is put in a couple of runs here. All he needs to do is put in a couple of runs against a bad Rocky team at home. That's all he's got to do. We'll see what he can do. We will see what he can do. That's a good pitch, but I missed it. That was the pitch right there. Circle change right there across the plate. I could have smoked it if I had better timing on that. Not swing at that. You're not going to get me on that. Don't worry. Come on, Cal. Come on, Cal. Even though we were considering trading you in the trade deadline, I need you to step up. Ooh, nice little foul off. He keeps fighting. He's staying alive. Bottom of the 9th. Tie the game, Cal. Oh, I did not go around. They're going to call that strike 3 on a check swing. They think I went around, but I did not. Unfortunate. And they call it a strike. That's unbelievable. I thought we were the home team. What are you doing, big dogs? Not swinging to that. That's a fastball 97. Come on, Randy. If anybody's going to hit a home run, it's going to be Randy Arozarena. He's going to do it. He's going to redeem himself. Oh, that's got distance. Randy Arozarena. Oh my God, it's ball game. Randy Arozarena has walked it off in the bottom of the 9th. And the Bolts survive. Santa Maria. I told you if anybody was going to hit a home run, it was going to be Randy, and he did it. Randy, oh, what happened? What happened? My screen just went black. Okay, there we go. I thought something happened for a second. It cut off the celebration. Randy Arozarena has just walked off the Rockies. Dead center, too. It wasn't even like it was short porch or anything. It was dead center. And the boys get a W at home against the Rockies. Huge. Huge. Vaughn had a home run. Riley Green had a home run. And then obviously the 3-run walk-off by Arozarena. Big dubs from the big dogs. That's a big first victory. Has Jefferson Cuero played yet? He has not debuted for the club just yet. That's good. That's very, very good. Scooble on the mound with a shutout. I believe in you, Scooble. He got it done. This is what happens. You take advantage against the Rockies. The Rockies are bad. All right, this time it's the bottom of the 8th, and I'm at the plate with Jazz on the first base. I'm going to jump in. This is a bad Rocky ball club. We have to take advantage, and we have to beat them when we have the chance. First pitch swinging. See, this is the only problem with the stadium that we have, the ballpark that we have, is the shadowing. The lighting gets a little bit weary when you get through the day and through the months. Oh, that's a grounder. That's a double play. Unless Juice can beat the throw, he can't. Oh, I grounded to a double play. That's bad. I shouldn't have done that. I wasn't even really trying to swing at that. Cal bloops that into left center. He might have a double if that gets down. It does. Get there, Cal. Unhook the plow. He does. Cal Raleigh, a 2-out double, blooper into left center. And now it's Randy Arozarena. If he can hit another home run for me, that'd be amazing. Come on, Randy. Do it for me. Oh my God, that was the pitch. That was the pitch for the 2-run homer to take the lead, but I missed it. You can't have them all. You can't have them all. That's unfortunate. I thought I had it right there. Oops, I didn't mean to finish play the game. Cueto's on the mound, actually. And we will win this ball game. Oh, no, we lose this ball game. Oops. We will lose this ball game 2-1. So we lose against the Rockies in Game 3 of the series. That's not helpful. We needed that one to go as a victory so that we could take past the Cardinals, because the Cardinals are 2 games ahead of us. If we go to the standings, we currently are in that 3rd wildcard spot. The Diamondbacks have already clinched 1 wildcard spot. It's between us, the Braves. Actually, it's really between us and the Braves. Unless we go on an epic losing streak, the Cubs will get back into it, but it's really just us and the Braves. So pretty much we're either going to win the division, the Central, or we're going to get in as a 3rd wildcard team. I would love to get in as the division winner, but if we're losing games to the Giants, we're not going to do that. We just got swept by the Giants. That's horrible. The Cardinals also slacked off a little bit, but they don't lose any ground, really. Bases loaded for Christopher Morel. Please get a win. Thank you. We needed that one. And now it's time for... I don't swing well with Geraldo Perdomo. Johnny Cueto injured for broken forearm? What are these injuries? What are these injuries? Let's just go and take a look at these. The injured list. Terang is injured for 1 to 2 months with a torn pectoral. Drew Jones is injured for 1 to 2 months with a fractured foot. Cueto now injured with a broken forearm for 1 to 2 months. And Mizorowski's injured with a broken forearm for 2 to 3 weeks. Or a fractured arm. I don't know what's going on with these injuries. We're getting hit hard here in the end of the season. I don't even know who to call up now. I guess just a bullpen guy? Do I have anybody with options? Archie Bradley has a couple. We'll call up Archie Bradley, I guess. Just so that he can move back down when Cueto comes back. But Cueto's probably done for the season now that I think about it. We need to win these games. We need to win as many games as possible. Batista, shut the door. He did. Uribe, get out of the jam. He did. Good job. These are the situations that we need. We need to be winning these games. Andrew Monasterio's at the plate. That's weird. You know what? Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs. I don't trust myself, but I also don't think we're going to get the win anyway. We did. Look at that. I don't think I would have got the win if I would have jumped in. We're on a 4-game win streak, but so are the Cardinals, apparently. So are the Cardinals. Oh, 3 games back. This is tough. I don't know if we can get the job done. I really don't. So the Phillies have now clinched a wild card spot. It's just up to us. We have it right there. We just need to keep winning a few more games and we'll clinch. But I really want to win the division. I don't want to clinch just a wild card spot. I want to win the division, and that's not helping, losing to the Diamondbacks. Top of the ninth. Cody, get out of it. He did. Kyle Lewis is now injured with back pain. Another loss to the Diamondbacks. Come on, guys. Arozarena is at the plate with the bases loaded. This is my time. All right, Randy. Bases are loaded, 1 out. Whatever you do, don't hit into a double play. That would be devastating. And he's throwing double play pitches. He's throwing the ground ball pitches. Come on, Peter. I'm not even going to try to pronounce your last name. See, this is the problem with this stadium, like I was talking about last time. Look at the shadowing. The pitcher looks like he's just a silhouette with the shadowing from the top of the stadium. We might have to remove that. Oh, Randy, I was late on the fastball. 90. How am I late on a 93 fastball? That feels weird. Especially when I knew it was coming. That one I'm late on, I think. I got to get the timing down for Randy. Oh, I was actually decently good on the timing. Come on, Randy. I don't even need a home run. I just need a pitch in the outfield that'll score 2. That's all I need. I could have had it with that third pitch if I would have had better timing. There we go. That's not the... That was a good pitch, too. That was a pitch to hit. I can't get run on that. That's easy double play territory right there. Can't run on that. So Randy fails me, or I fail Randy, either one. And now it's time for Smooth Jazz. Come on, Jazz. You've already got a home run today. Just put something in the outfield that makes me feel good, and he does just that. Smooth Jazz delivers into the outfield, scoring 2, and the Bolts have the lead. Smooth Jazz delivers. Let's go, big dog. That's what I'm talking about. Boom! Right over the shortstop's glove, into left center gap, and they pull him for Paul Sewald. You love to see it. It's Smooth Jazz o'clock. Exactly what we needed him to do. He delivered. He's the big dog. Look at that. Look at the excitement on the face. You can't even see him. It's too dark. Oops. There we go. Okay. Hold on. Oh. Oop. Oops. Okay. I don't really like... I was going to go for the thumbnail like that, but it doesn't really make much sense. You can't really... Too much shadowing. Doesn't really make much sense there. Not good. Let's back out. But we have the lead now. It's Owen Miller. I don't know if I've ever swung with Owen Miller before. We'll try it. Ooh, okay. That slurve I was not ready for. It's a new pitcher as well, so I got to get ready for that. Owen Miller's 0 for 3 today. He's not played very well. But he's not going to continue that. We have the lead, though. That's okay. We have the lead. We have an advantage. Get the job done. Ooh, what's this? They tied it up? Jock Peterson with a solo home run? I don't believe it. It's the bottom of the ninth, and Randy Arozarena has a chance to walk us off again. He's already done that once today. Once in the episode. Can he do it again? Randy Arozarena, 1 out, and Paul Sewald is still on the mound. Come on, Randy. I don't need the home run. I just need a ball in the outfield that'll score a runner. We should have enough speed over there on second to score if you hit something in the outfield, so don't swing at that. Don't swing at that. Who is on second? It's Jackson Chourio, so it's 91 speed. I feel very confident. Very confident that if you put something in the outfield, we're scoring. Come on, Randy. Just a little base hit. There it is. I'm going home. We're walking it off. Jackson Chourio around third on his way home. He's going to be safe. And the Bolts walk it off again. Randy Arozarena has walked off twice in today's episode. He's a dog. He's a big dog. The first one was obviously more epic because it was a 3-run walk-off home run. But that one, just a little tapper into right field. A little worm burner. And that one will take us to the promised land. Chourio slides in, and the big dogs are on the board again. Another victory. Felix Bautista gets the win because he was obviously on the mound when we got the win in the top of the ninth when we tied it. Huge victory. We needed that one. So we take the series. AAA team does not make the playoffs, but the AA team did. And now we take on the Pirates and the Mets, who are both bad. So if we can sweep out these two series, that would put us in a real good position. Oh, we have clinched a playoff spot. The wild card has been at least clinched. So whatever happens, we will have playoffs next episode. But will we be the division winner, or will we just ride in as a wild card team? Let's find out. Pirates game 1. We're losing by 1. Can we walk it off one more time? Cal Raleigh will try to walk off this one. Actually, we can't walk it off. I thought we were at home. We are on the road in Pittsburgh. So all we can do is take the lead for the bottom half. But we've got Jazz on first and Jazz on second, Juice on first. So something in the outfield will at least tie it. And if it's deep enough, Juice could come around to score. But we'll have to wait and see. Come on, Cal. Don't swing at that. You're a pro. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, swing and a miss. Raleigh goes down swinging on strikes. And now it's time for Arozarena. He's already walked off twice in one episode. This isn't a walk-off, but it's the next best thing if we take an 8-7 lead in the top of the ninth. Come on. Randy Arozarena. Ball 1. David Bettner wants to shut the door on us. He wants to win the game. I don't want him to do that. And Arozarena misses the fastball 97. I can't believe it. That's unbelievable. I did that twice now. And that's strike 3 to win the game. The 12-6 hung so high in the air that I didn't even believe it was going to fall in the zone. And it just falls on the black for strike 3. That is the craziest way to lose a game I've ever seen. I can't believe it happened to us. That is not what we needed to have happen. We need to win these games so that we can catch the Cardinals. But they're just winning games too. They are just winning games. The Cardinals are too hot. They're too hot. And I think, oh, we got eliminated. But I think the Cardinals just clinched it right there. Yep. Because we lost that last game, or that first game against the Mets. The Cardinals clinched the division, and we will finish second. Oh, that's annoying. That is real annoying. But we win the series. We make the playoffs 89-73, and we will take on the Cardinals in the postseason. It's a 1-gamer. Actually, no, it's not. Not anymore. It's a 3-gamer, so you got to win 2, obviously. Gallen, Skubal, Suarez. I'm fine with those 3 going for the wild card playoffs, but that'll be in the next episode. We got to take a look at stats and all kinds of stuff. So, Jazz Chisholm played a lot of games this year. 24 home runs, 78 RBIs, 266 average, 316 OBP, 493 slug. He had a really decent season. And then obviously the juice, he had 28 home runs, 65 RBIs. I wonder if he's going to win Rookie of the Year. Probably not. I don't even know if he's in contention for it. He doesn't have any award-winning stats, or award-winning tabs, so he probably didn't win it. 239 average, 327 OBP, 439 slugging. He'll get better. He will get better as the time goes. Remember, he's not truly a 99 overall. That's just what his potential is, so he's not actually 99. Just wanted to say that. Cal Raleigh struggled down the stretch for sure. We're definitely going to have to reconsider who our catcher is long-term, because these numbers are not it, pal. They're not it. Arozarena dominated down the stretch, 32 home runs, 116 RBIs, 267 average. He really got hot. He really, really did get hot. And he was looking like what he played in 2021. Was that when they went to the World Series? I can't remember. Whatever it is. He's looking pretty good this year. I'm really happy with how Arozarena played. And then you got Christopher Morel, who had a really good year. Okay, Christopher. And I was trying to trade you to get Royce Lewis. Maybe I still will, but you had a really good year. That ups your value, at least. That ups your value. Andrew Vaughn. I don't know what we're going to do with Andrew Vaughn. He's still young, 26 years old, but he's a super low overall. We might have to look in free agency for a new first baseman. Might have to look in free agency, because I don't know if Andrew Vaughn's the long-term solution. Geraldo Perdomo, I just didn't get on with him. I didn't hit very well with him. I don't know what to do. I think we'll keep him unless there's a better option at shortstop in free agency. I think we'll keep him. Although I can't say that for sure because I don't know what's going to happen in the offseason episode. But I'm leaning towards keeping him. Sal Frelick I was really happy with. 19 home runs, 67 RBIs, 258 average. Looked pretty decent. I was okay with him. He played pretty well. And he's only 23, so he's got a lot of room to grow. Riley Green had a really good year. He was hitting really well. He had 316 on the year. 517 slugging. OBP of 384. He had a WAR of 3.6. This man was on top of the game. He was killing it. OPS of over 900. He was dominating this year. And then he got back to smooth jazz. On the bench, Dylan Cruz didn't play too much, but when he did play, he had a pretty decent year. He wasn't asked to do too much. And then Andrew Monasterio, still young, 26 years old, low overall. Hit efficiently when he was in the game, but didn't really get a lot of run time. Tyler Black, same deal, only played in 19 games. Jefferson Cuero still didn't make his debut, so I guess that's good. Jackson Churio, we'll see how he develops. No home runs, though, this year. A little upsetting. How many games did he play? He played in 32 at 92 at-bats. Interesting. All right. So that's our hitting. Now our pitching. Zach Gallen, 13 wins, over 200 innings, allowed 21 home runs, had an ERA of 3.57, a 1.2 whip. He had a WAR 4.6, so he struggled a little bit, but he definitely heated up down the stretch, which is exactly what we need when we're going into this wild card series. Scooble, same deal. He was struggling when we started the episode, but he definitely figured it out. His ERA still is a little bit rough. His whip is still a little bit rough, but he's looking pretty decent. He is looking pretty decent. And then Ranger Suarez, even though his ERA is a little bit high, he came in and he pitched really, really well. His whip is decent, 1.12. He's got a 3.2 WAR. He definitely pitched really, really well since coming over from Philadelphia. That was a really good decision. Josiah Gray also pitched pretty well. His ERA is a little high and his whip is a little high, so maybe you would think that he didn't pitch pretty well, but I feel like he did pitch decently well. He was in the game when we won a bunch of games, so I'll take that. And then Kyle Harrison's whatever. He's a rookie. He's a 77 overall. As long as he continues to grow, as shown by his green arrows, by his overall, he should get a lot better down the stretch. So that's promising. And then you got Trevor Rogers, 8 wins, 5 losses. He pitched in how many games? He pitched in 67 games, had 134 strikeouts, over 3 ERA, 1.35 whip, 1.6 WAR. That's fine for a bullpen arm. Gregory Santos, everybody's ERA is just in the 3s. I wish that they would have somebody that's like super dominant, but it doesn't look like we have. Cody, we knew Cody wasn't going to be anything. I think we only had him here just as a filler, so we'll figure out what to do with him. Roger Huerta, I don't know why he's even in the league. Garrett Crochet. Ooh, Garrett. What happened to you, big dog? You did not pitch very well at all this year. Abner Uribe got shelled. Okay, Abner. But you're young still, so we'll give you a pass. 41 saves for Batista. Really good season from Felix Batista. Not as good as last year, obviously, with a 1.48. That's hard to do. But a very, very good season from Felix Batista. And hopefully he won Reliever of the Year. 2023. Oh, I think this is 2024. I don't think he won it. We could take a look at all the awards and stuff. So the awards. Shohei Ohtani takes home the National League MVP. The American League MVP is Yordan Alvarez. Cy Young goes to Spencer Strider and Corbin Burns. Fernando Tatis. Oh, Riley Green was second in the batting title. That would have been awesome. Tatis gets batting title. National League. Alvarez gets batting title. American League. AJ Minter and Emmanuel Clase get Reliever of the Year. Rookie of the Year goes to Jordan Walker. Juice was in the running, but didn't get it. Jordan Walker and Miguel Sano, even though he's not a rookie. He's had 8 years of experience. He's 30 years old. How did he get Rookie of the Year? Because he's created, I guess? Whatever. He wins Rookie of the Year for some reason. Did he win Rookie of the Year when he debuted in real life? I think he did, actually. So he's the first person ever to win double Rookie of the Year. All right, so then Hank Aaron, Bryce Harper gets it, and then Juan Soto gets it. Gold Gloves. Oh, there we go. Zach Gallen got Gold Glove. Love to see that. Logan Gilbert, Francisco Alvarez, and Jonah Heim. Matt Olson and Jose Abreu. Estrada and Jimenez. Matt Chapman and Ramon Urias. Chapman and Edman. Story and Varsho. And Sal Frelick. 2 Gold Gloves on the team. You love to see it. Garrett Mitchell and Kevin Kiermaier. And then Fernando Tatis and Max Kepler. Silver Slugger DH. Arozarena is battling for it, but Ohtani takes it, along with David Fry. Who the heck is this? David Fry. That name doesn't ring a bell, but he had a really good year. Catcher is Contreras and Rutschman. Then you got Matt Olson and Vladdy Jr., Bogarts and Matt McClain on the Mariners. Nolan Arenado and Alex Bregman. Swanson and Seager. Tatis and Alvarez. Corbin Carroll, Juan Soto, and Acuna and Garcia. Those are all your awards. We'll take a look at the league leaders real quick. I'm not going to. Riley Green was... I'm telling you, Riley Green had a killer year. An absolute killer year. I'm not going to go through too in-depthly on the league leaders. You can see for yourself. You want to pause. You can see who had a good year, who didn't. At least in the National League and at least through the top 8. We were up there a little bit. We had a good year. We played pretty well. And now on to the American League. I don't know who this David Fry guy is. I feel like I should know who he is, but his name doesn't ring a bell. But he killed it this year. He had a really, really good year. I feel like this postseason is going to be very interesting. We need to get through the wild card. It's going to be tough. I think we can do it. Next episode, we will play the wild card series for Cardinals, Bolts. First ever playoff appearance for the Bolts in year number 1 of their existence. We'll see how it goes. And then obviously the off-season episode will be interesting as well. What we're probably going to do is we're probably going to play each series per episode. So we'll do the wild card series is one single episode. If we lose, then we lose. And then we go to the playoffs, or the off-season. But if we go to the ALDS, or the NLDS, I mean, and we play that in an episode, then we go to the NLCS, hopefully, we play that in an episode, and then hopefully we go to the World Series, and we play that in an episode. So we'll do it series by series, episode by episode, but hopefully we're playing that deep into it. I hope we're not in the off-season by the next episode after the wild card. So if you enjoyed this episode and you want to see more, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. Thank you so much for stopping by and watching. I truly appreciate it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.